LinkedIn as a tool of the Cabal, censorship, data harvesting, and the Techno-Feudal order. In recent years, LinkedIn has morphed from a professional networking site into a platform for censorship, control, and data mining. Many argue that it now serves the interests of an elite cabal, comprising organizations like the World Economic Forum, WEF, and the Bilderberg Group, by suppressing dissent and shaping public opinion to align with their globalist agenda. LinkedIn, under the ownership of Microsoft, enforces strict moderation policies that target specific users, banning or censoring them without warning or clear justification. Economist Yanis Varoufakis' notion of techno-feudalism provides insight into how tech platforms are transforming society, not only by monopolizing economic opportunities, but also by controlling access to information and communication. From job networking to data harvesting. Beyond censorship, LinkedIn is increasingly criticized for becoming a sophisticated data-gathering tool rather than a genuine job marketplace. Many users report that the platform repeatedly advertises the same job listings for months, knowing full well that these jobs are not real opportunities, but are meant to keep users engaged and hopeful. This tactic raises suspicions that LinkedIn is more focused on mining personal data, such as job preferences, skill sets, and behavioral patterns, than on helping users secure employment. Experts have highlighted how fake job postings on platforms like LinkedIn can serve several purposes. These listings gather resumes and personal information that can be sold to recruiters, marketing firms, or even intelligence agencies. It has also been suggested that LinkedIn's data harvesting practices make it a useful tool for entities like the CIA and NSA. Intelligence services have long relied on social media platforms for open-source intelligence, OSINT, and LinkedIn provides a rich repository of detailed professional and personal data that can be analyzed for various purposes. Microsoft's ownership of LinkedIn further amplifies these concerns, as the company has partnerships with government agencies, raising questions about the platform's transparency and intentions. Censorship, brainwashing, and the role of media allies. LinkedIn's censorship policies align closely with the narrative control promoted by media outlets like The Economist and Politico. These publications serve as ideological reinforcements for the cabal, pushing one-sided opinions that favor globalist interests. Both The Economist and Politico actively promote anti-Trump and anti-populist rhetoric while paradoxically attacking both woke ideology and those critical of censorship, ensuring that dissent from all sides is discredited. The goal appears to be the creation of a controlled discourse that serves elite agendas, ensuring that public opinion is aligned with the interests of technocrats and multinational corporations. These media outlets also advocate for greater control over online speech, framing censorship as necessary for combating misinformation and preserving democracy. LinkedIn's censorship practices complement this strategy, silencing voices that challenge mainstream narratives on topics such as COVID-19, energy policy, and geopolitics. Together, these platforms and media allies function as tools of a techno-feudal regime, where the few who control technology and media also dictate what can be said and believed. A techno-feudal system of control and exclusion. Yanis Varoufakis' concept of techno-feudalism aptly captures the dynamics at play. Tech companies are no longer mere marketplaces or services, but monopolistic gatekeepers of opportunity and speech. In the techno-feudal system, platforms like LinkedIn control who can access professional networks and economic opportunities while harvesting data to fuel their surveillance and marketing operations. Those who challenge the prevailing orthodoxy are excluded, not through legal trials, as in the McCarthy era, but by banning and shadow banning, effectively rendering them invisible in the digital realm. The recycling of fake job postings exemplifies the platform's shift from a job search tool to a data extraction mechanism. Users invest time and effort in applying for jobs that do not exist, only to have their personal information collected and analyzed. This exploitation reflects the worst aspects of techno-feudalism, where individuals are reduced to data points in a system designed to benefit the powerful few at the expense of the many. Conclusion: LinkedIn's descent into a digital gulag. LinkedIn's evolution into a tool for censorship, data harvesting, and control reflects broader trends toward a techno-feudal world order. Under the ownership of Microsoft, LinkedIn enforces ideological conformity by silencing dissent and banning longtime users without explanation. Fake job postings lure users into sharing their personal data, making the platform a valuable resource not just for recruiters, but also for intelligence agencies like the CIA and NSA. The support of media outlets like The Economist and Politico further solidifies LinkedIn's role in shaping narratives that align with elite interests. Together, these entities create a tightly controlled digital environment where speech is restricted, dissent is punished, and individuals are reduced to economic and informational commodities. If these trends continue, the techno-feudal system will only grow stronger, making it essential to seek alternatives to platforms like LinkedIn. Resistance to this system requires not only the development of new digital spaces that prioritize free expression, but also greater public awareness of the dangers posed by corporate control over information and opportunity. Otherwise, we risk living in a digital gulag where access to professional and intellectual life is dictated by the whims of a global elite.